I'm Amy Anderson for the OptionRally News team. Let's take a look at the global market highlights and news that all traders and investors should be aware of. Federal Reserve continues tapering, emerging nations in financial crisis, and New Zealand Central Bank holds rates. Let's take a quick look at what's happening in the global markets now. Wall Street closed sharply lower after the Fed announcement. The declines began ahead of the conclusion of the Fed's Federal Open Market Committee meeting that it's overwhelmingly expected to trim another $10 billion from the Fed's bond buying program. European stocks slumped despite rate hikes in Turkey and South Africa as concerns over emerging markets persisted ahead of an expected decision by the U.S. Federal Reserve to cut stimulus. London's benchmark FTSE 100 index ended the day down 0.43%. Asian equities are getting battered this morning as investors remain worrisome about the emerging market crisis that is developing quickly, even though the IMF chief has assured the market that there is no crisis. Japan's Nikkei was off 3.2% in morning trading, while Hong Kong's Seng dropped 1.4%. Investors have been rattled in recent weeks by growing instability in Turkey, India, Brazil, Indonesia, and South Africa as the Federal Reserve rolls back the bond buying program that has supported growth in emerging markets. Weakness in China's all-import manufacturing sector has only added to worries. In the foreign exchange markets, the New Zealand Reserve Bank has kept the official cash rate at 2.5%, but says the rate will have to rise soon as inflationary pressures escalate in an economy with considerable momentum. The Kiwi dropped as low as 81.70 after the announcement. Most forex traders are closely monitoring the emerging markets after India, Turkey, and South Africa increased their interest rates, trying to prop up their currencies. After an immediate jump in value, the currencies returned to their declines, leaving jitters in marketplace. Many emerging markets have benefited over the past few years as the Fed and other banks have pumped money into the economy. Moving to the commodities market. Gold has climbed as turmoil in emerging markets has a drop in global stocks renew investors' interest in safe haven assets. Gold initially cut their gains in post-settlement trading after the Fed's statement, but quickly recouped those losses and is trading at $1262.20. The most recent EIA inventory surprised speculators as inventories climbed more than expected, weighing on crude oil prices. U.S. crude supplies added 6.4 million barrels to 357.6 million barrels for the week ended January 24th, and topping market expectations. Light sweet crude edged down 5 cents to settle at 97.36. This is Amy Anderson from OptionRally signing off. Follow me on Facebook and watch for our new financial terms of the day and our weekly event news.